It feels so awkward, right?
Hi, how are you?
Just two of you?
Yes.
That's $28.15.
You too. Oh my gosh, what am I? We can take the slides on right now.
Look at how cold they'll be.
Probably quite. This is actually a beautiful picture. Cute. Did you look at that one again?
Oh yeah. Is that the mountain?
So, Mount Rainier is right there.
Maybe I baby see it? I don't know.
So that's Mount Rainier. And then those are the Cascades.
I don't even know what those are.
That is another mountain region.
Huh. Oh yeah. They're cascading.
Yes.
Again. The breeze is cold.
Yep. Alright, we ready?
We're ready. Sounded so graceful.
Well, it's hard to keep my feet up. This one is more dry. Just make sure that you don't like go all the way to the bottom. Let's go.
I don't think my hips will fit. I'm literally just, whew, that was a little wet on my butt. Okay. Oh yeah, this one feels tighter in my hips. Yeah, I did.
Feet up.
That was so scary. We're such adrenaline junkies. Hello, good morning, afternoon. It's morning.
It's morning,
It's
but barely.
morning.
It's like
Barely.
11:30 right now.
We are doing a little trip to Vashon Island, which is an island in the Sound, off the Sound.
It's in the Sound.
In the Sound.
It's one of the many islands as part of the Sound. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are in line to take the ferry over to Vashon Island, and then I was just asking Sarah what there is there, and she says it's like little towns and shops and
Little shops, little towns. It's
places to walk.
a small like island living situation with a couple trails and a couple parks and stuff like that. Known for their coffee shops and their cideries.
I didn't know that part.
We're about to go in.
All right, here we go.
It's ferry time.
luggage, packages, or other personal belongings unattended during this crossing. Upon arrival at our final destination, all passengers must disembark the vessel. In the event of a shipboard emergency, signals will be sounded on the ship's general alarm, followed by the same signals on the ship's whistles. If this should occur, you may be asked to proceed to a passenger assembly station, which is located on the mezzanine deck, one level below the main passenger cabin and one level above the car deck. Please follow all instructions given by the crew. Life jackets may be found in lockers at the assembly station on the mezzanine deck and in safety orange tote containers and
I love it.
It's entirely too delicious.
This is cool.
This is pretty. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
We're doing well. I'm sorry, I came up here and I have no idea what type of coffee that I want.
What do you normally get?
And for you?
I like milk and sweet. So I'm like the opposite.
So brown sugar cinnamon. That's good. It's one of my favorites.
I will not do that one.
And regular milk?
Can I do it with almond milk as well?
Sure.
This is like the best way to get coffee. Just places like this.
Do I get a pastry?
There's wild cherry cream cheese Danish, baked apple cinnamon cream cheese Danish, chocolate chip cookies, fresh cranberry cream cheese Danish with chocolate.
And do you want a double shot? In yours?
You want a double shot?
Yeah, let's do that. It's like hard to like just fill up my whole camera storage because it's all of this.
Yes. It's crazy. I've only been here 6 months, but I've already kind of like, I don't want to say used to it because I'm still like, oh my god, this is gorgeous. But you know, like when you go to a new place for that first time and you're like, whoa.
It's like me, like a child. I'm like, you first see it through my eyes again.
Exactly.
It is so pretty. It's just so pretty. Like it feels like everything is just too gorgeous to not look at.
It looks a little different in the sun than when it's rainy. I have been hiking more with coffee than with water lately.
That's too funny. I just can't get over this. Oh my god, it is so pretty.
It's really pretty.
This coffee's good. Happy Shannon. Oh my gosh. It's just so pretty. I can't get over it.
Between like these two trees, because they like frame Rainier.
Oh, is it like over there?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
How long are we standing for? Seagull. I was forgetting.
It sounds magical here. You're on a log. That's like a little more hilly than I was.
Yeah. Do you know how to I'll find you the road. You skip it.
I dare you to jump in. Yeah? Do you have a towel in your car? How cold is it?
Very. Think polar plunge.
I want to do one of those like cold water immersions. That would be so invigorating to jump into.
And keep in mind, that's what you just touched is the warmest. Like in the winter, like 46 to 55 or something.
Sarah, you live here. This is your backyard. I mean, like, you know.
I mean, it's across a
Figuratively speaking.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Cameron. I don't like horses, kind of. I feel like if it's moving water, it's harder.
Something here that I've never seen before is that people literally use rosemary bushes for like decoration. So there are rosemary bushes that are like literally the size of like shrimp.
Is that why it smells so good?
Here maybe. I will say Tacoma, one of the things that they're known for is like a not great smell.
Interesting.
Specifically Tacoma. Kind of like seaweed / like sewage. For some reason. And I've smelt it a couple times. I think there's a winery over here. These are all vineyard vines.
Vineyard vines.
Trying to get you. The wine blowout too?
Yes. Yeah, the wine. That sounds bad.
Next time I blow out.
Hello. Hello. Let me pour you something so you have something to taste while you're waiting.
I'm okay with that.
This is an off-dry Prosecco, so it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, but I think in this case it just kind of lifts the fruitiness of it, rather than doesn't make it like sickly sweet.
It smells nice and light.
It is. Cheers.
What kind of wines do you guys drink when you're drinking wine? Do you drink red wine, white wine, rosé, or yes?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Okay, that's good. This is made by a woman named Sarah Cabot. She's pretty awesome. She makes 50,000 cases of Pinot Noir for a big company, and then part of her deal is they give her access to all the vineyards that she's working with, and she gets to do her own projects. So these are single vineyard wines that she makes the way she wants to make them. She designed the label, she chooses the bottle, which has a real deep punt. They're very cool wines. But the other cool thing about Sarah is that she's making this beautiful wine. Sometimes she climbs in and she moves around in the tanks to make sure that the tank temperatures are correct. And then she also is a graduate of the Berklee School of Music and Jazz Composition. So she's like this really high level thinker in music. And when she's not doing any of those things, she puts on pads and plays full contact football, American football, for the Oregon Ravens. There's a team. They travel around the U.S. So she is just like all over the place. But her wines are beautiful. They're very, and she doesn't drink. So all of her wines are, in my opinion, some of the finest examples of what Oregon has to offer at a price that's accessible by most.
Oh, for sure. These are fascinating. These are so interesting. I know I'm going to definitely take the one done by Sarah. For no other reason that my name is Sarah.
Oh, right on.
The story
And the story just sold me.
Nice. Oh, that's right on. Okay, good. Something cool will happen. In the meantime, you can come in and buy wine at crazy prices, and I'll tell you stories about it.
Love that too.
Right on.
So, sorry, I'm visually impaired.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just push no tip.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
And then just put your signature underneath, if you would.
There we go. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I still can't read that damn thing.
No worries.
course
keep
is
going
down
back?
there.
Oh, it's
Not very
horses.
far. The people that you see at the end of that is Vashon.
Oh, huh.
And I don't know if you knew this. I didn't know this until right before moving here. Mount Rainier, while it's gorgeous,
Yeah.
it is not just a mountain.
It's
It is
a volcano. What?
Yes, Mount Rainier is a
Did
volcano.
not know that.
Yep. And it's very much overdue to erupt.
Really? How much is overdue?
I don't remember. So Mount Rainier is technically the easternmost volcano in the Ring of Fire.
What's the Ring of Fire?
It is basically a chain of volcanoes in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
And Rainier is technically the most eastern point of that, even though it's technically inland. Obviously, you have scientists and stuff very, very closely monitoring Rainier, so that if we know that it is to erupt, you can evacuate the appropriate places and stuff like that. But if it does actually erupt, depending on the size of the eruption, a lot of the places around here just aren't going to exist anymore.
That's crazy.
It's so the last time it erupted, Tacoma, where I live, was just covered in ash.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, so a lot more opportunities for natural disasters here compared to Ohio.
Good morning. This morning we are going to we are going to a place called Catfinated, which is a cat cafe. It's like a cat rescue / cafe where you get to go in for an hour and reserve a slot and pet cats and drink coffee or tea.
All of the pets are adoptable.
Yes, that's true. I think it's a good dopamine boost on a rainy day.
Yep. We signed up at 10 to go in with the cats. What was her name? Sarah.
I want to do a vanilla latte. Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. Don't you think I need a Washington cat?
That's the cat that was chasing its tail just a second ago. Too far.
We had the absolute funnest time playing with the cats. and I genuinely almost took one home on the airplane, but decided against it at the last minute. And when we came out of playing with the kittens, it was literally snowing as if it was a downpour, and decided that we were going to have a cozy, snowy day in and make some croissants. So we headed off to the store and ventured out into the snow.
Nice, because you don't have to worry about like rotating.
Yeah,
because you're just going forward and backwards. So this is where speed comes in, because this butter cannot melt.
Okay.
You actually kind of want to divide it into like thirds. You take about a quarter of the butter that's left.
Gotcha.
And then fill that middle segment with butter. And then you fold one side over.
Ooh, that feels, I don't know why that looks satisfying.
It's so satisfying. And then you take about another quarter of butter, put it on top of here. Right, now fold that side. Beautiful.
Like that?
Yep, kind of pack it down. Turn it 90 degrees.
Okay.
And then continue. And now you roll it this way. So you want to hurry.
I'm hurrying!
Because we have to do that whole process one more time. You need to press the sides in a little bit because it's getting way too fat.
Sorry. Yes, chef.
Yeah, kind of like the middle. There we go. Yep.
All the rest of it?
Yep. Those air bubbles are bad.
Bad air bubble. What happens after this part?
Fold it one more time and then it goes in the fridge. Rests for another 30 minutes and then we do the same thing again, but with no more butter.
1 more inch.
Ooh. And into the fridge she goes for about another 30 minutes. Oh, White Christmas is a classic.
Oh, we could watch the new Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie.
What?
Yes.
Is she still acting?
Which she is now. In this festive rom-com, a hotel heiress with amnesia lands in the care of a widowed owner of a ski lodge over Christmas.
Where am I?
Alrighty, you went through the lost and found.
She says she doesn't remember anything prior to the accident.
Amnesia.
You're the lady who doesn't know who she is, right?
I guess that's me.
Jingle bell, jingle bell. That's the Mean Girls
You're
song.
kidding.
I am not.
We should watch that.
Okay, well, in the lobby. I don't see you.
Well, I'm in the lobby. It must be pretty hard to miss.
The audio knows why I'm very low now. This time, you're on your own. Come on. Yeah. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be. Then just, yep. And then, see how nice and pretty it is? That's like the last fold, and it goes out this way again.
Okay. This is making me sweat.
And then it goes in for like 40 minutes before we make it. Alright. Roll her up.
What did I do? Did I get flour all over you?
Yeah.
strawberries. So you take 2 little Hershey's pieces, put them on the end. These are tiny pieces. Just kind of sprinkle them around, and then you just roll them up. And make it nice and pretty.
They look so cute. Oh, these look so cute.
Just like totally. Alright, and then we close it, and hopefully they didn't get too warm. Otherwise, they're not going to cook correctly. So we'll find out.
They smell delicious.
Now we're gonna foil tent over it.
I'm excited.
Look at those layers.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, look at those layers. It is gorgeous. She's a beaut. High five. Yeah. I'm gonna pour a little cream over the strawberries. It's like a little.
Look at how beautiful.
What was that? My face is burning. Can we just slow down and talk about this for just like one elevator?
Ooh. It's so flaky.
Cheers. It's so flaky.
You hear that crunch?
How is it? Are you a fan? It's so flaky.
It's so flaky.
Do you want to try the strawberry one next?
Strawberry one.
Alright.
Looks so beautiful.
They are really pretty.
But I do like it because it's just like,
It's very refreshing.
this one feels very light.
Yeah.
Like it just feels,
Yeah.
like the chocolate croissant is like very dense and like decadent. And this feels less
It's definitely
guilty
lighter.
inducing.
They're very good. Oh my god, I forgot about the bubbles.
Yeah. Gosh, the most important part, you have to cleanse your palate before and between after.
So yeah, first rough puff.
Rough puff.
Rough puff.
Chin chin. Feels very romantic. Champagne with a strawberry
Puff
homemade
pastry.
puff pastry.
Well, that's, you know, that's how I treat my guests. I
You
don't
can
have the
split
regular
this one.
Honestly,
Looks
that
so
one is just
beautiful.
gorgeous.
It's so
That one is
beautiful.
like picturesque.
It is so beautiful.
Probably could have put a little bit more egg wash on, but that's okay. How is it? The center didn't totally get cooked all the way. It's still a little bit doughy on the inside. Yeah, it's definitely doughy on the inside. It's those, the ones where they don't have, it's harder to cook those. They take longer. If you watch Great British Baking Show, that's when they say, like, that's roll.
It's a bit dry if you go from the other end.
Yeah. The end of it is perfect. It's just the middle, so these need more time.
That one was a lot denser than the other ones.
Yeah.
Tastes like warmth and happiness. And butter and...
And honestly, I think for your first time making a puff pastry, these are amazing. They are far better than the first time I made puff pastry by myself.
I wasn't by myself and I didn't solely make them.
You did the majority of the work.
I did the hard labor. You did the management.
Well,
I do think that actually this one, I think the strawberry one is my favorite.
oh, I like the chocolate one. In terms of the pastry itself, the strawberry one is my favorite, but the overall flavor of the chocolate one is my favorite.
Happy place. I say it's a 10 out of 10 for all of my croissant making experiences.
I've peaked.
For all 0 of my experiences, this one was my best. I can't believe we created these from that brick of frozen butter.
I think one of the reasons that this is extra flaky
is because it doesn't have yeast.
Because of the love that we put into it.
Yes.
Love
like, that's
is a substitute for yeast.
Apparently. Try making bread with that. And let me know how it works.
That was yummy. Shall we continue with the movie?
We shall.
All right, let's shall.
We shall.
Oh, sugar mouth. Cue up.
The next day, on Monday, my last day in Tacoma, we actually drove down to Vancouver, Washington, which was a 2-hour drive to visit some family that I have on the West Coast. It was really great to see some family that I normally don't get to see often, and also see the foggy parts of Washington State. And then when we got back, I packed everything up, we went to bed, and woke up early the next morning for my flight at 8 a.m. Since I arrived in plenty of time at the airport, I decided to try to find everything myself. So I went through security by myself and found my gate by using my phone and taking pictures of the signs and just finding my way, just to remind myself that I can do this. I can do these things by myself. And yes, the help is nice, but it really feels empowering to just go through an airport by yourself at your own pace, find your own space, and as always, grab a Starbucks on the way. I am on the plane. We were delayed about half an hour because the incoming plane was stuck on the tarmac. So finally on the plane, pre-boarded, and hopefully we'll be off and home in 4 hours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Delta Flight 2279, service into Cincinnati. A few reminders as you're getting settled. At this time, all cellular devices must be placed into airplane mode. Raise your seat backs and tray tables to the upright and locked position, and you must remain seated.
It is waiting for us. There's a new day.
No, I didn't expect your hair. But yep, almost didn't recommend. I like the Christmas decorations.
There's a new day, and it will restore us. There will be new ways.
Hi, Billy. Hi. Oh. Hi. Oh. Hi. Oh. Ow. Hi. You gotta get down, baby. Oi. Did you miss me? Okay. It's okay. Oh. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Hi, Billy.